I'm 99.9% sure that I have more disdain and repugnance for TikTok than LeVar Ball has for toothpaste. I feel as if this app has done more irreversible damage to modern society than global warming, bro. I'm nothing but grateful that this is the TikTok that I grew up with and not this gormless app. And inside this despicable app lies an assortment of deranged individuals. I'm convinced that there are more terrible creators on TikTok than grains of sand on a beach. So today, we will once again be discussing some of the most woeful and deplorable content and users on TikTok. Comment down below the worst type of TikTokers and like and subscribe if you're new. First, we gotta talk about the people who fake disabilities and disorders. The fact that this is a whole ass trend on TikTok is unequivocally bizarre. You have these moronic motherfuckers making entire documentaries about their conditions and how difficult and burdensome their lives are. Whole time these niggas are just low life numbskulls fishing for attention like Mr. Krabs and that dollar. These motherfuckers visit WebMD one time and see if they have one of the symptoms and somehow diagnose themselves with depression or something. Niggas take a BuzzFeed quiz and start telling people that they're suffering from chronic depression. Then got the nerve to get on social media posting these corny ass Simpson edits talking about only real ones understand. Well, then I must be more fake than Kim Kardashian's anatomy because I have zero clue about this shit. If you think about it, this is really some of the most ignorant shit you can do. It seemed like every other video I was seeing was somebody who either had Tourette's, ADHD, depression, autism, and at face value, I didn't think much of it. You know, why would I assume that this person is faking a serious disorder? Lo and behold, these niggas are more fugazi than some Temu AirPods. I don't even know what possesses these oafish motherfuckers to even pursue such tactless behaviors. And don't get me wrong, I'm not exactly the most cultivated when it comes to current trends and what the cool kids on the block are into. But when did it become comical to fake disorders for attention on the internet? But the most alarming thing about this entire trend is that the people who execute such cringy acts claim that it's just them being quirky or wacky. Faking disorders and diseases for internet clout has to be lower than Snoop Dogg's eyes, bro. Now we gotta talk about the parents who exploit their kids. This is kind of similar to the family channels I mentioned in part 1 of this installment, but even more malevolent. Some of the parents I see online straight up be treating their kids like some kind of adolescent jester, bro, having them perform all types of scatterbrained hooey. There's certain things that children go through when they're growing up that shouldn't be documented and put on the internet for all types of deranged individuals to view. The amount of EDP variants that are probably lurking behind these screens is extremely distressing. There legitimately needs to be a law to prevent this type of shit from happening, bro. Like, imagine you were one of those kids that got recorded 24/7 and some random ass nigga comes up to you years later talking about, I remember when you pooped yourself in that one video. Not gonna lie, bro, that nigga would get beat on more than a kettle drum. It gets even more petrifying when people try and live stream their kids who are disabled or impaired. Some of y'all chances of getting into the pearly gates are lower than a limbo bar. These motherfuckers really treat their own flesh and blood like some kind of janky ass toy, bro. And I know that the list of families that get caught performing this heinous act is longer than a CVS receipt, but do y'all remember that family that pranked their kids by telling them that their mom passed away? The shit that people do for attention and engagement is unforgivable, bro. Can we also talk about those TikTok clips with the dumbass Subway Surfer segments taking up half the screen? There's no way that y'all can't sit and watch a clip without having something else playing on the screen simultaneously. Y'all lizard brains have been fried to a crisp like a slice of bacon and are craving dopamine like a fucking crackhead, bro. How crazy do you have to be to literally have a clip of Family Guy actively playing and you still need something on the bottom of the screen? And unless you're Pennywise cockeyed ass, you wouldn't be able to watch both screens at the same time. It's gonna get to the point where we're gonna have to hold a laptop up with Subway Surfer gameplay to get our kids to pay attention when we're talking to them. These iPad kids are out here operating 15 electronic devices at once like they're fucking Tony Stark or something, bro. There's just something about these videos that completely vexes me. Now we gotta talk about TikTok lives. Every time I see one of these, it literally feels like I'm on the fucking dark web. Modern society has deadass turned into an episode of Black Mirror. Humans used to chop down trees and hunt animals for food and clothing. Now we're spending hours of our day watching people cosplaying as fucking Navi from The Legend of Zelda, bro.
Hey, listen, hey, listen, hey, listen, hey, listen, hey, listen, hey, listen.
Just repeating the same damn lines like a broken record. I'm pretty sure everybody remembers Pinky Doll and her mechanical movements that took TikTok by storm. She literally set a trend with all these motherfuckers trying to make a quick buck by mimicking NPCs. And then you got all the people who are willing to defend her swooping in like fucking Batman talking about, you're just jealous she's making a bag. My nigga, I don't care if she's getting a Glad Force Flex bag. All money ain't good money. I just couldn't imagine sitting in front of a phone for multiple hours a day, making the same kooky movements and repeating the same gooberish catchphrases. Like at some point your brain has to be all types of chopped and screwed, bro. Brain gonna be looking like a bowl of fucking porridge or something. She probably developed muscle memory from this shit and wakes up in cold sweats talking about, yes, 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 ice cream so good. Not to mention, she be pulling numbers, bro. There's no way on God's green earth that there were 35,000 living, breathing entities spectating this eldritch malarkey. Ironically, the people viewing this shit might be the actual NPCs. What entertainment do y'all niggas get out of watching this? And like I said earlier, she paved a new way of this NPC bullshit on TikTok. The number of people performing these vacuous acts were multiplying like Billy Numerous. The whole NPC trend was spreading like cocaine in the 80s. This shit was legitimately the only thing you saw on TikTok at one point. Miles Morales, Barbie dolls, slaves. Y'all are setting us back more than the DeLorean with that one, bro. These harrowing individuals will stop at nothing to try to make some funds. And please tell me I'm not the only person who would routinely seen those not talking until someone Q joins live streams on TikTok. This quite literally might be the corniest thing I've ever laid my eyes on. First of all, who put you on the planet? Second of all, who made you the messiah of judging people's looks? And most of the people that actually join these lives are just pick me motherfuckers looking for attention. Bro, we in the fucking second grade or something? But by far some some of the most unethical and conniving content that I've seen on TikTok lives has to be the one where they're straight up scamming people. There's the people who straight up steal footage and stream it as their own content, or there's the ones where someone is quote unquote sleeping and donating sets off a loud sound that wakes them up. But if I'm being honest, you gotta have Antonio Brown levels of CTE to donate money to these niggas, bro. And I would literally pay a visit to Craigslist before I buy a damn thing off the TikTok shop. Now we gotta talk about pranks. At this point in 2024, pranks are pretty much just recorded crimes, bro. Remember back when pranks used to actually make people laugh and chuckle? Now it's just harassment that gets passed off as content for TikTok. Remember that one guy that was literally pulling up to people's houses and running inside like the fucking FBI or something, bro? This is literally how motherfuckers get put on the news, bro. I also despise people who constantly make working people their victims in these videos. I'm willing to bet every penny I own that most of these niggas don't even like their job, and you come around trying to make content out of them. This is why content creators get a bad rep, bro. And then there's those god-awful couple pranks that motherfuckers love to manufacture. They're always so alarmingly fake and fabricated, bro. I seen one TikTok where this girl was acting like she was possessed to see how her boyfriend would react, and this nigga proceeds to start screaming like a fucking banshee and trying to wake her up, I guess. That's how I knew this shit was fake. Any black person would have ran a 4 flat in the opposite direction expeditiously. If my girl started floating in the air like a hot air balloon, I'm locking myself in the bathroom, calling the FBI, police, and my local pastor, bro. But these pranks are horrendous, and anybody that's developed past the stage of a zygote should be able to see through this bullshit. Now we gotta talk about those Spice King videos. If you're not familiar with these unrefined variants of TikTokers, they're pretty much niggas who ingest more hot food than the average high school thought. They conjure up any food that has any type of spice or heat and proceed to devour all that shit like they've got absolutely no home training, bro. It usually involves some combination of Takis, jalapenos, or sriracha sauce. But most of these niggas cut the video after 2 seconds of them chewing. So you know they had to spit that shit out in between, bro. Because let's be honest here, they would be fighting demons on that toilet if they actually digested that shit. Your rectum would deadass turn into Niagara Falls, dog. There would be no hope for you. And then they got the nerve to talk about no reaction. Meanwhile, their face is turning more red than Lightning McQueen and tears start flowing down their face. But it's not just these so-called Spice Kings that ruffle my feathers. It's also these motherfuckers who eat the most ineffable and miscellaneous food items known to mankind. Like, what the fuck is this and why is it on the internet for millions to access? Lord have mercy, bro. My stomach is hitting the worm. This has to be some of the most repulsive and distasteful content on the internet. Can we also talk about those TikTokers who just utter the cringiest quotes that they got from Twitter or something? Exhibit A.
Birth control be like, you don't want any kids? Fine. Here's some depression instead, girl.
Exhibit B.
In the couch, I became very nonchalant. But this is what y'all wanted, right? To me not give a fuck. Congratulations. Now I really don't give a fuck.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks. This shit seems so forced, bro. I don't know who these niggas think they're impressing, but it can't be anybody with any type of self-respect. Who told Kenny Lofton to start posting TikToks? This shit makes my skin crawl more than a 1-year-old baby. And I'm wholeheartedly convinced that this is harder to watch than the Jack Doherty stream. There's also those niggas who read tweets or those prehistoric Facebook quotes and let out the most fake laugh I think I've ever heard. I'm not even trying to sound like I'm discrediting people, but at least you could use some funny tweets. As a matter of fact, can we just scrap all the content that have people who stitch videos just to add absolutely nothing to the original clip whatsoever? These motherfuckers are really the SS Sniper Wolves of TikTok, bro. But I think it's gonna wrap everything up for this video, man. Comment down below the worst type of TikTokers, the worst type of TikTok content, you know what I'm saying, anything like that. Like and subscribe if you're new. Join the family. We going crazy. 2024 takeover is in full effect, baby. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. If you made it to the end, even if you didn't, bro, I still love you. Thank you for rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? It's always a blessing to be able to put out one of these videos. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful and grateful to be able to entertain y'all. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for rocking with me. We gonna keep the heat coming. Let me know if y'all got some specific ideas y'all want to see me, you know what I'm saying, make into a video. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, let me know, man. Let me know. I'm always taking ideas. But thank y'all for rocking with me. I hope this video finds you in good spirits. I'm ggrimey. It's been real. I'm out. I love y'all. Peace.